Too strong. The fog is too thick. You cannot enter its stronghold. There's no way back to the meeting house. Not yet. And not without help.
We've done fine on our own so far.
I'd be hard shocked if anyone here liked Elon, considering how much I trash him.
You're blunt, but I take your point. We'll talk to Ceridian before we move on.
He's such a douche.
That's better. Follow me.
She's
Careful.
gonna eat me.
Don't rock the boat.
I'm nervous. She's gonna eat her. Wait.
Have we far to go?
Oh shit, she
How
has
far
a
is
shadow.
Don't worry. You'll be safe.
That must be
Safe?
new.
The mire is home to many angry spirits. But my mistress keeps them quiet. Dead quiet.
Do you guys remember why witches in olden days were portrayed as having blackened fingers? I learned this and I shared it with you guys, and I think it's one of the funnest facts because no one ever talks about it, but they always portray like this era witches to have like black stained fingers. It's because if you read newspapers, you oftentimes, newspapers or like printings of any kind, your fingers would get stained with the ink. And so if you had blackened fingers, it was proof that you read, and a woman that could read had to be a witch. So it just became like synonymous with witchcraft, having black fingers. But all it meant was a woman could read. Wild! I know. I read that, I can't remember where. It was a while ago though, and I shared it with you guys immediately. 'Cause it's like, it's a common thing. And I always wondered, and I never knew why. But, you know, of course it comes from something like, a whammon did a thing! The devil! Cheers. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I love this.
That spectre you fought looked like a harvester.
Banishers
Yeah.
and their labels.
To the bin
We'll
with them.
surely be back.
So will I.
I feel like I'm on a Disney ride. It really is Vex.
The
That's
veil
what.
seems thinner here.
Another
Always has
fucking
been.
case of the more you know, the more you're like, ah,
We
fuck, I didn't
call
know
them
shit.
The Maya marshes, but the nearby
Whoa.
tribes call it the ill mouth. Stay too long, you'd get sick.
Is that why Ceridian's wards wane faster than they should?
That is because she's dying.
I'm sorry.
Life's a journey. Death is but one step.
These trees are sick. I like me a swamp.
This is almost as lovely as that ride through Hearingdracht.
All we're missing is the hailstones and a Russia at our heels.
I'm sure we can arrange something.
You do plan the best
That's
escapes.
what I heard. That's fucking sick. I think I tweeted out, like, go Germany the day it happened. It's fucking awesome. Germany's legalizing the recreational paths. Finally. Someone's doing it. Oh. Can I
So,
shoot that?
What does he want?
Destruction, bloodshed. Ceridian's had on a plane.
Ew.
They must have known each other once.
We could help you banish him.
You banishers are so
$5
arrogant.
sucky sucky
It's
motherfucker.
Ceridian's business. Best we don't interfere.
The spectres on the shore aren't moving.
The marshes are well protected.
Are those soldiers?
That, Miss Duarte, is All Souls Army.
Excuse me.
You're young.
You're dead.
I meant your essence is strong for one your age. How did you come to be here?
How did you come to waste your potential by being a banisher?
Do
That
you
was
believe I'd
amazing.
make a better witch?
Yes, I do. You'd be doing yourself and me a favour.
What?
Welcome to Ceridian's Island.
There is much power here.
Oh, you noticed that, did you?
I
Like
love
say,
her.
Welcome to Ceridian's Island.
Do the clouds look like a skull, or is it me? Stop that. stupid. That your boat's moldy. You know what? Not yet, but no shit, David. She just looked over the edge of the boat and she had a ghost. She's
at home and expecting
She
you.
had a shadow.
Follow the path until you find a black pond
I think that's
near
new.
ancient ruins.
Black Pond. Okay.
I'll see you there soon enough.
Thank you for subbing the class. Keeping the class. I don't give it any swings. She's getting more solid and she definitely had a shadow. So.
How does she do that? It's a trick, right?
There's more to that one than tricks. The girl is gifted.
How would you know? Mm-hmm. She didn't say anything, but she got in the boat, looked over the edge, and all we saw was water, and you could see the shadow of her head. And then she, like, looked up, pleased. So I'm very, very curious. What is this? What is this?
What is this?
Banisher rule number 3. Remember Whiz Beach Bog?
Aye. I'll not poke this thing with a stick.
I want to poke it. I mean, theoretically, light passes through ghosts, right? Which is why we don't see them in general. So technically, they wouldn't cast a shadow. I think we're on the right track there. I don't know the specifics, because I've never met a ghost. I want to climb a tree. I would climb all of these trees. Probably hurt myself, but I would do it if I could. I have a deep urge to climb things in this game. God, it's so pretty. I want to climb it. Shut up, Batman. Everything in... Oh my god. Ooh, it's a tinkle. The physics of ghosts are confusing, honestly, but I would assume... I don't know. Ooh. Shoot skis. Shoe stick. Why does it scream? I like that comforting tinkle. I truly do. Right? Yeah, there were people who would...
At some point, here would be all right.
There's the tinkle tinkle. Oh. In my experience, noosed dolls from the ceiling means stay out. Yes, I do have experience. There are people who go around and have villages pay them to get rid of witches. Many falsely accused, but it was easy to cast suspicion. All you had to say was she's a witch, and that was it. Didn't have to have any proof, right? And like will-o'-the-wisps were just like methane bubbles in the swamp setting fire or something, right? And people would follow them and get dunked into a swamp, and that's how they would go to their doom or whatever. Yeah, we are in the comfort tinkle, but like. It feels like visiting my mom's house. She keeps all of her dolls in the spare bedroom. I hate it. I mean, possibly. I'm not saying it's like, yeah, that's why no one wants to come over, but maybe. Maybe. Man, she stares hard. We can evolve together! Ooh. Shiza. Defeat an enemy with the rifle reduces the next damage taken by 90%, or shooting with the rifle while the bandage gauge is full releases increases releases. Jesus. Increases rifle damage by 300% because I don't want to consume my bandage points. What? Oh wait, no, wait. I don't think I can use a red one because we have to unlock one of those. We have to unlock a green first. It's so confusing. Can I use it here? Maybe. Banish points gains are increased by 15%, but maximum decoction charges is reduced by 1. You're a dick. Switch to anti-red after the third light attack to trigger a punch attack. What? It clears all of these? I'm so baffled. Do I have to do you? Oh. Baffled. I'm baffled. So confusing. It's fine. We did it. Self-igniting swamp gas. I cannot remember how it ignites. But there's something about it where it ignites. And like little poofs of what looks like a will-o'-the-wisp above a swamp. Someone would be like, oh my god, magic. And then walk into a swamp and drown. And so people were like, witchcraft. Willows. I know, we evolved together as a couple. I think we should nap, because sometimes we get special dialogue. And she stares at me weird. Kind of into it. Yes, the star means to rest. Do it. It's a lot. Nah. We refill our concoctions and we know someone's watching over us. Literally. Touch my body. Your sex is on fire. Okay, which way do we want to go? This up. Up skis.
Hanging dolls. Witches do like to be creepy.
As a child, I made dolls just like those.
Me
I
too.
bet you did.
There's more. Do you guys see the little dolls hanging from the ceiling? They're real small, but like, Right, David, and the more, like, we feed her, I think the less she can, but I don't know. I think it's all going to come down to when we find her body. Which I think is the goal of this, is to get her body and somehow put her in it. I'm pretty positive. And the more she gets to eat essence, the more we can put her in a body. And theoretically, like, this is my theory, is because we're taking the evil route and we're sucking people's souls to put her in her body, whatever. We're going to get to the point where we get her body and she's going to be like, or you could just keep blaming people forever and I'll stay super powerful as this ghost form. You don't want another human by your side. Aren't we more powerful like this? Come on. Like, just let me control your hand and it's almost like I'm jerking you off. Let's do it. Yeah. I think that's going to happen. It's going to be a fight. I don't know. Don't tell me. Theories. I have theories. That's a leaf. Did I go the wrong way? No.
Seeker's Black Pond. I can see why they call this the ill mouth.
Oh, yeah, we get sick if we chill here. Too long. That's a pussy.
What is that?
Oh my god, Donna, you think so?
Antea?
Knives, hard same. I'm gonna be real disappointed if I don't get it. Because the game... What the fuck? Ew. They should literally by now be able to guess all my wants and needs, right? What the... That's a witch thing. What is this? Have you done it? Dude, I just thought of it now. That was my theory I just came up with right now. Because it doesn't seem like things are just mystically going to get easier after we kill a bunch of people to feed our dead girlfriend their essences. And then we find her body, which, like, theoretically has been days dead by now, so it's going to be a little dead.
No, that's not quite true. I knew who I was. It's just I was lost and I had nowhere to go. I had no when to go. Does that make sense?
Time lays traps for the dead. It's never fair.
His voice was a beacon. The light in the darkness that led me back to me.
Ooh!
And to the world.
You have a powerful connection, you two. Or will have. Or had. Possibly all three.
Is that Aurora?
And here he is, the other Banisher. Greetings.
Good day.
Come, sit. It's been too long.
Powder, you look different.
Have we met?
Of course we have. Just now. Also later. Decades ago. Never mind. It's good to see you, Red McRae.
Luna Lovegood got weird.
I told her our story. I hope you don't mind.
Such an ordeal. I'm so very sorry you have to go through it. How hard it must be for you both.
Thank you.
But now you're here together, and I'm glad. Because you'll only be able to end this together.
Real talk, I think she's albino. She scared me.
Who are you exactly?
Tilda Swinton's
Who
final
is
form.
Seeker?
We, Banisher, are witches.
Aye, that much I knew.
Are you linked to the Nightmare's wrath? Ceridian sounds familiar. Enjoyer or like, I mean, like her, how much do you have to smoke for everything to turn pink?
Ceridian. Name sounds very familiar.
To a Scotsman, it should. Once, a long time ago, I too was named Seeker. An old friend called me Ceridian. Little Seeker, he said.
Ceridian, aye.
When I needed a new name, I took the one he'd given me. Or at least a form of it that fits my tongue. Ceridian. Fits me well, I think.
She makes me nervous. We're just gonna leave it at that? Okay. We must reclaim Antea's body. Sorry to just discard everything you just said, you interesting human.
We must reclaim Antea's body. But Seeker tells us the meeting house can't be reached. The fog cannot be crossed.
Seeker is right. The fog is the nightmare.
The nightmare makes the fog. Are these lands plagued? The nightmare makes the fog?
The nightmare makes the fog, you mean?
The fog is the nightmare. The nightmare is the fog. Each grows the other as their influence strengthens. It
You're
taints
cryptic.
everyone all through New Eden. It clouds their minds and distorts their vision. But you have already cleared the Darkwoods. The work has begun. It must continue.
Oh, Riri.
Why have we found so little native presence in New Eden?
They have been here, but they have never settled. Wise men and women know that the region, the Maya Marshes especially, are rotten.
Is that why you settled here?
Here, the hem is thin and frail, and the Maya rich in agitated spirits. It is also secluded and hard to find. Both excellent reasons to remain. Here, we may hide away and mend the hem.
What are we inside? A cave? A tree? With fire? She's a magic bitch.
You brought us here. Why?
You have many questions, and
I agree,
I
David.
have little time. I have a few breaths left yet, but yes, this is the twilight. Still, after the darkness comes the dawn.
You're dying.
Soon I'll be one with the trees, root and bark. But that is not why I asked you here. Dearest dears, the path ahead is yet unclear. But know this. If you are to defeat the nightmare, your hearts must be open. Open, of course, to each other. No barriers. Your bond must be strong.
Fucking. The nightmare is stronger. How can we defeat it with our penises?
How can we defeat it? How can we even begin to match its power?
You surrender. Unconditionally. To each other. When you died, dear Antea, New Eden crumbled. But some yet live. Seek them out. Help them.
The nightmare won't like that.
No. You are, after all, a threat to her existence. And rightly so. She believes you cannot reach into her domain. She is wrong. There is a way. The void, a dreadful place beneath both the incarnate and the invisible. When you have learned to walk the void, you may use it to enter the nightmare's den. First, you must free the people of New Eden from her grip.
I feel like I'm listening to someone trying to get me to buy a Bible at my door. But, like, just replace the words void and shit. Like, she's really selling me on it. I'm here for it. Dude, get out of my head. I keep looking at that basket like, what is rotting? What's happening there? I know, I'm excited for that too, honestly. And then to punch them in the face immediately afterwards. Like, oh, that really sucks. And just, like, suck their soul with their my bussy knife. My special bussy stabbing skills. Help the people responsible for our fate. What is this void? I know the void.
What is this void? If there's a place beneath the incarnate and the invisible, this is the first I've heard of it.
Now you have, and not before time. That's enough for now.
Is it safe? What will we find there?
Who knows what you'll find? It ebbs and flows, expands and contracts, twists and turns, but you won't find safety. In the void, safe has no meaning. Just know this. The moment you enter
It's a butthole,
you must
y'all!
escape. In places, the void is breached. Follow the beacons. Do not stray, and all will be well. Our seeker crafted you a tuning key. With it, you may open the breach. Don't linger. Time is fickle.
Time be a fickle bitch. Okay, let's take a break real quick. I gotta pee really bad. It's been a bit since I have no idea. I lose track of time real bad when we... Dude, same. Honestly, Seatown, half the time it's just the smell of the food. Like, I'm so sick of smelling it, I'm not excited to eat it anymore. I get that really bad. Really bad. Like, I oftentimes, if I'm gonna cook, I try to cook things that are gonna take hours, like something I'm gonna leave for a while. So then by the time I come back to it, I'm excited about it. If I'm just like basking in the smell, I'm pretty much over it. It's so weird. They probably have spices in the breading too, Donna. You're probably right. But I know their pickle brine is like unique. I don't think any other chicken place does that. But honestly, if you've never had Royal Farms, try it. Royal Farms is delicious. Bojangles is pretty fucking tasty, I've heard. Popeyes is meh, in my opinion. Royal Farms, though, if you're in the Mid-Atlantic, go to Royal Farms. Their chicken is phenomenal. Anyways, about the nightmare. Yeah, the brine. I mean, I think the brine does a lot of things, but it makes the chicken really juicy and plump. Like, it causes the chicken to absorb a bunch of water.
The nightmare in the meeting house was by far the most powerful ghost I've ever faced. From where did it come?
We punched it and it's pussy.
Unforgiving wrath is a bottomless well for vengeful spirits. But in this case, I suspect an even more vile source involved.
What is it? What do you know of Deborah? Oh my god, that was the bitch that was doomed and that chased her girlfriend off. I want to know.
What do you know of Deborah?
Not much. I have avoided the people of New Eden for decades.
Damn it.
I do know she was tried for witchcraft.
Was she a witch? Was she one of yours?
Would it matter if she was? She was no witch. She was a woman, a victim of the basest of human fears.
Wow. That's sad. Right, Bojangles, I've heard Bojangles is really good. I've never had it though. Lil Blake's just right. Like, unless I'm starving in the desert and that's all to eat, if I have any other option and I'm gonna give my money, I mean, as the little people, the only voice we have is where we throw our cash.
Very special pineapple for your asshole.
Lil Black Dress, thank you for the resub, love. I appreciate you. They ain't no free lunch. Gotta pay for all this. Good. I'm getting fucking A. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, it's the difference between going to Michael's and going to Hobby Lobby for me. Hobby Lobby might be closer, but they're actively anti-woman, and they're very homophobic and transphobic. And so if I can go to a Michael's, that's where I'll go. Like, no corporation's perfect. They're all fucking corporations. But if a corporation chooses to be super openly anti-human people, like, fuck that shit. Money talks, right? Unfortunately. That's all we can really do. This witch is honestly not super helpful. I know, that's what I'm saying. This chick is, like, she reminds me of a Jedi. Like, this is like talking to Yoda. It's just, like, cyclical, like... What do you know? She's known nothing.
We know the beast was linked to the nightmare. We're not so clear on how.
Through the beast, the nightmare inflicted its curse upon the settlers. The beast was its avatar. I'm sure it has others.
Oh, good.
What are they, exactly?
They are manifestations of her power. They may also represent her only weakness. The nightmare's spirit was shattered by the violence that created it. Properly studied, the pieces may provide the key to lifting her curse.
So one of the hauntings we dealt with, I guess it was the Scourge, was this like creature that would kill people and absorb their souls and got more powerful because of it. And it was like a big deer god. And when we killed it, a bunch of souls came out of it. And the last soul to come out of it was basically a wronged lover named Deborah. And I'm wondering if we still have to deal with her. Like, she's not out of our story yet, and I'm curious. I don't know.
By the beach as I drowned,
Deborah!
you sent Seeker to find me. How did you know where to look?
Okay, but where was the child bending a spoon?
An old hedge witch how she knows what goes on in her own garden. The woods and rivers are full of friendly claws. And feathers and scales.
Ma'am, that breath.
I always know what I need to know.
I guess that's the best answer we can expect.
It is the best of all those I've tried, dearest dears.
She's talking about her pussy.
We recently came across a cursed item and thought you could help us cleanse it.
Really? Why
Like his...
us?
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm not the only one that got that.
Spells, curses, witches.
I was teasing. How fun it is to
chicken
see
and cheese
you
biscuit, kid.
squirm. There are many
Popeye's
ways
chicken
to
biscuit is
enchant
pretty
an
decent.
item, or dispel its curse.
It's alright. It's always just really
Seeker
dry.
may be of help. Go talk to her. She likes to tease you too.
She wants to fuck! Show me your puss.
Would a hedge witch have something interesting in her swamps for a banisher?
I always have. And
It's
I
the butthole
always
again!
will.
Go in there. I'm filth. I'm sorry. Everything's a butthole to me. Buy. What do you... Ooh, an upgraded weapon. What's that? You look fun. I don't... Oh, I do have money for it. A spiritual parasite. The tit. Saber and Fireband enhanced. Melee damage 10. Block damage 75. Wisdom, Wrath, and Persistence. Defeating an enemy with red restores 35 spirit points, but spirit points gains are reduced by 25. What does my current shit do? I don't... Ooh. Exiler attire, excuse me. I showed you my void, please respond. Jesus Christ. Exile attire, outfit enhanced. Physical resistance 13. I need to look at my own shit, I don't know what it is. What's my physical resistance? Oh shit, I'm good. My melee damage is 12. Melee. Okay, I'm good. You don't have anything that cool, bitch. You might be a witch. But you ain't that. What's that, though? Soul shards. So, do I just sell this shit? Because I think I have a lot. Yeah. What the fuck are these for? Oh, obtained by shooting at soul grabbers or bought from witches. But I guess they're used for something. Spiritual parasite was my nickname in college. What a coincidence. Your friends were so nice.
Thank you, Ceridian. We'll be off.
Before you leave, tell me, what did you choose?
Right, Donna!
What do you mean?
Each of you
They're
made a
so
promise to
dry.
the other.
It's like
What
the
was
cinnamon
it?
challenge.
What did you choose?
You.
I chose to stay.
Lives for a life. An expensive bargain.
I made a promise. I'll pay the price.
I do not judge the deal. I worry about the cost.
All right, Aurora, sing.
The
Cinnamon
tuning key
challenge.
is on the table. In the void, it will protect you. Seeker waits at the pool to show you the way.
Ma'am, did you just fart? Are we just going to ignore that? What is in your basket? What is happening? Yes, if you don't remember, this was back, I think it was the Vine days. It was one of those stupid challenges like the TikTok, like the Tide Pod or the Milk Crate or whatever. But basically, people would take a mounded, huge, like serving spoon of just pure cinnamon powder and put it in their mouth, which is inherently ridiculously dangerous. Don't do that. But the dry, I mean, they'd literally just go into a coughing fit. Yeah, it was so stupid. She was collecting farts. Mind your business. Jeez, mind your business.
Funny looking spinning wheel. Do you weave with it?
Of course. I weave essence, Red McGrath.
Please don't, old lady, laugh at me. No shit. People actually had to go to the hospital. I believe it. I mean, if you inhaled that shit, the desiccant nature of cinnamon would absolutely cause, I mean, it would cause like anaphylactic, like not anaphylactic, but it would cause your throat to close up and be so, we've all had a dry throat that sticks together. Imagine that times
Help
20.
yourself, and take all the help you need.
Equilibrium. What are you? Ooh, fancy. Equilibrium. Amulet common. Spirit points gain 9. But wait, mine was better. Or maybe it's because I have to upgrade it. Spectral resistance 17. Oh no, mine, this one's better. Strength, wisdom. Yeah, okay. Upgrade available. Upgrade! I can't upgrade here. Fuck yourself. Suck a ball. Remember, chat, never go in dry. And why make it extra dry? Now I just have to imagine in my head the witch running a side business. Would you mind passing gas in this basket? Dude, yeet, fucking get it. Enjoy it for us. Always choose wetness. Ceridian's handcrafted tuning. Oh, like a tuning fork. I get it. I get what it is. I get it now. I get it. I understand. Yeah, they haven't quite... And it's like I don't... It seems like I find enough money to buy something if I deeply wanted to buy something. I don't feel like selling things is anything I need to do. Look at all the herbs. That looks like a Christmas cactus. Songs from the Moon. Dear Old Child. This is a song? If you ever fulfill your destiny. No. And choose to leave New Eden, remember that there will always be a place for you in the belly of the moon. Until then, may this humble book by yours truly remind you that you have many hidden sisters. Raise your hand if that was comforting. Cylinder parts like an OF model. Jesus! Do you find yourself spending the money in the game the way you do in real life? Yes. I am so stingy. Yeah. She got hospitalized because she was eating food that gave her gas to produce more jars. No oh my god, I think I saw her make a TikTok or something about that, and she talked about that. Like, she got serious stomach issues. You have many sisters. They're watching all the time. AKA, don't masturbate, little girl. Seeker's notes. Between the runes, there are scribbled notes. Find on the left the House of Hades, the invisible god of the dead. A spring, Lethe, the Lake of Oblivion, and nearby a white cypress rising. Do not approach the source. A second source you'll find, cold water flowing. From Lake Nemesine, goddess of memory. Guards stand before it. Say, I am son of the earth, of the starry sky, of celestial race. And you too know this, I'm getting cursed. And from that moment, with the pantheon of heroes, you shall be sovereign. Cute. What? What is this? Better Persephone dancing across the hem and back than Dionysus, wants to go and wants to return. Then again, bitter Orpheus than Eurydice, or whatever. Bid the soul of Orpheus sing such notes as warbled to the string, drew iron tears down Pluto's cheek, and made hell grant what love did seek. Is Milton their best? Not impressed. What a dolt. Are these like... I have no idea. I think this might be the rantings of a psycho. I have no idea. Or these are like notes written in the margins. A thing is a thing when it is countable. The first order is in numbers. Theano? Physist. Physis is made of things. Physis is made of things unlimited and things limiting, both the cosmos as a whole and everything in it. Philos. Unlimited things cannot be counted, so things are by their nature both countable and uncountable. I hate this. I am hating this too. I'm hating this too. An image of two overlapping circles, the Vesica Pisces, by which the intersection of two circles identical creates the doorway. Have I just been cursed?
Witchery. Feels unnatural. Dangerous.
Banishing, of course, is famously safe.
I think we've been cursed. I think I just cursed us all. What was that? Cheers. I don't know what happened. Look at the creepy dolls! What the fuck? There's little, like, screaming figurines, and I hate it. No, please. Oh, there's lots of them. Oh, they're everywhere. Okay. Ma'am, did you know? Did you know there's a lot of... Is that a ball? No, that looks like a ball sack. That's a nut sack.
Come play with us, Katie. We're so lonely without you.
I hate it! I'm uncomfortable. Should we fix their door for them?
You may have time to waste, but I do not.
Can you just shut the fuck up? I'm looking at the pretty game. And wow, what a weird, strange structure you exist in, ma'am. Oh, a thing to shoot? Did I see a... Yeah, bitch. Come out, mother...
Come here, little bitch. Do you want to play?
I don't know why it screams. Am I killing something alive? Should I feel bad? Oh, it's you. Is she gonna make me get on that shit thing?
Ceridian gave us a tuning key. Now I know how you pull your little disappearing trick.
It's no trick. It's what we do to survive.
Does that mean I'm magic now?
Too many bastards out there want us dead.
So what we saw on the other side of the island, that was a void breach.
Yes. You'll be using them too. But not this one. Not yet. There's another one, a little ways off, in the back of a cave. Use that one for now. This one is special. It's the last and only way into New Eden town since the bridge burned down.
We could go back to New Eden right now?
Why would you want to do that? The nightmare is strong. She has New Eden by the proverbials. Loosen her grasp, and maybe, just maybe, you can walk through that breach and live.
All
oh,
right,
Seatown,
all right.
that's fucking nice.
We get it.
You have your tuning key. Hold on to it for dear life.
That shouldn't be a
I
problem.
want to say they did that in another
Once
game.
through the breach, there's no turning back.
Can't
Keep
remember.
going and don't look back.
You're not my real dad. Don't tell me what to do. Deborah!
So, who's Deborah?
I know no Deborah.
Fuck!
I don't think I've ever known a Deborah.
Because it's dry winter air, Rod, I'm sure.
Tell me about yourself, Seeker.
How do I put this politely? No.
I love her!
I'm curious. What do you think of the nightmare yourself?
I think the nightmare is the child of our father's iniquities. And of our own sins too.
Do
She's a
you
beauty.
admire it?
I fear it. But I accept its wrath, as I accept the rain. And New Eden surely deserves the flood.
Okay, but are flowers pleased by wrath?
Void walking. Can you tell me more about it?
I use it to leap from one breach to another, as Ceridian taught me. I don't dally, nor should you.
Why not?
The void is terra incognita. I suspect Ceridian knows, but isn't saying. Bad sign, that. Very bad sign.
Into the butthole! Oh, wait, we have a cursed item, I guess?
We found a cursed object.
An object? What object?
A chest. Locked and evidently cursed.
A curse could mean different things, depending. What do you think happened?
We found it in the wilderness. We think maybe someone bound a spirit to it for protection.
Ah, I do believe you found a chest belonging to Fear God.
Germanic, it's totally fine. You just want to make sure it's a nice thin layer. It's the fear that people are just going to plug their nose with it and put so much up there that they, like, snort it down. Honestly, it's not. I mean, the risk of aspirating it is pretty fucking low. I mean, obviously don't. But yeah, a real thin layer of Aquaphor, anything like that, a petroleum jelly of some kind on a sore in your nose, absolutely. I have to do that right now because I'm blowing my nose so fucking often. My nose is raw. Yeah, but also a thin layer because you don't want to, like, you want oxygen to still be able to get to it to heal. And if it's super glooped up in there, it won't heal. But no, it's absolutely fine. As long as it's a real nice thin layer, you're fine. Like, just don't, don't stick a tablespoon up your nose. I don't think I have to tell you that, though. I'm trying to think. God. Was it Dragon Age Origins? Dragon Age? Was it Dragon Age? Where you had companions where they would be chatty around you, but you could turn their volume down? I don't remember, man. I want to say. Yeah, me too, Donna. I mean, honestly, it's just like common sense. Just don't stick a fucking shit ton up your nose. Who? Fear God?
I'm sorry, who?
Fear God Waterbury, local holy man. Hermit, died years ago. On my wanders, I'd meet his ghost from time to time. Crazy old man. More bark than bite, though.
Oh.
Did he have a thing for making cussed boxes?
Fear God Waterbury had a talent, and he used it to lock things away. Things he considered too dangerous to leave free.
Yeah, like if it's thin enough that it like mixes with the snot in your nose and you like down in your throat, that is not being aspirated. You know you're swallowing that spit. We all do it. It's fine. Like as long you just like don't occlude your nasal airway with it to the point where if you inhaled real hard, just a solid piece of petroleum jelly of some kind can go into your lungs. And again, a small amount is not going to kill you at all. A small amount of petroleum jelly being aspirated, you're going to cough. The problem is your lungs are so specifically designed as to what can actually cross the barrier that anything that gets deep enough in the bronchioles, if it can't get coughed out, it just gets stuck. And if you're predisposed to things like pneumonia and stuff, it can absolutely help that along by occluding those non-conductive airways and making it so oxygen can't get there. But I mean, honestly, thin layer of Neosporin or something up there, fine. Seriously. We do it in the hospital all the time, especially on people's mouths and noses for feeding tubes or NG tubes and stuff like that. Like, for instance, when I do an NTS suctioning on someone, i.e. I'm taking that really thin tube, sticking it down their nose, into the back of their throat, and into their lungs to suction because they can't cough, I put so much lube on that tube. Guaranteed some of it's getting in there. Granted, I'm suctioning it, but granted, some of it's absolutely being left in the airway, and they have to cough it out or get it out somehow. It's not detrimental. You just don't want to do it repeatedly, and you don't want to put yourself at risk, obviously. That makes sense. Really? Nah, dude. We actually have it available for people in the hospital. I mean, maybe they just don't want you to get in the practice of it. Because honestly, like anything petroleum jelly based, it does occlude whatever you put it on to the point where no air can get to it. And so if you have an infection or something, it locks the infection in. If you have an open wound, the oxygen that could help it heal faster isn't going to get there. And people tend to just overuse it. But wow, that's crazy. It depends on the type of sore as to what type of thing I put on it. If it's a sore from having a cold, yeah. If it's a sore from like rubbing your nose too much or whatever, if it's a sore like a herpes simplex or complex sore, obviously you probably have medication for that. Me too, yeah. Whenever my nose gets a little runny, slap a little Vaseline on it. Like when it gets raw from being runny, slap a little Vaseline on it, yeah. Just commonsensically, don't use so much that it's inhalable. You know? I feel like most of you know what that is.
Ah, chest. How many more are there?
I didn't ask and he didn't say.
Right, Glut, that's
I know
another
it's more
part.
than one.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's a lot more than one. He had a thing for collecting trinkets and locking them up for safekeeping.
Why?
Fear God Waterbury believed there was something about New Eden that drew folk to the occult.
He wasn't wrong.
No shit, Glut. That's actually a big problem because the problem with Vaseline is or petroleum jelly, I should say, not Vaseline as a brand. Petroleum jelly products, anything like that, it's a water occlusive, which means the moment it comes into contact with your skin, water can't get there. It becomes like borderline waterproof. And it's great because it holds moisture into your body and allows your body to heal and doesn't let like dry air soak it out of you. But if there's debris in a wound, it's real hard to get it out now because the water can't get in there to loosen it up. Yeah, clean first, petroleum next. Absolutely. Always make sure a wound is totally clean before you end up covering it or anything. Because, you know, like, your body will start to heal around foreign bodies as well, and then you can end up with a lot of issues. I think as a general rule, they probably just mean, like, so far up your nose that you'd have to use a foreign body to put it there. Like, if you have a sore so far up in your nasal cavity, you have to use an elongated, like Q-tip to get it up there, or cotton bud, it's probably something else. Like, that's not from blowing your nose. It's probably something else. Like, go see a doctor. But if your finger can reach it, you're probably not going to hurt yourself. No shit. I had to cut out the cysts from a foreign body. Yep, those little cysts that start to form. And thank fuck they didn't turn into infection in those cysts, because that can happen too. But God, we always want to avoid that stuff, 100%. The metal shavings, my dad gets those.
That's demonology, and I'm not one
arms.
for stepping in no demonology. Even if old Fear God wasn't the worst.
I thought that's what witches
But
did.
from what he told me, Fear God Waterbury, the man, not his ghost, kept a ritual of unbinding in his breviary.
Do you have this breviary?
No, but I know he can find it.
What's a breviary?
He spent his last years in seclusion, deep in the dark woods. Go northeast from the hunter's camp. Keep to the east side of the trail until you can turn south. You should come to a clearing. He had a hut there. You forget things sometimes, so here. I'll write it down for you.
Wow. I love her sass. She's kind of a bitch, but I love her.
We'll be going. Hope to talk again soon.
Yes. I do so enjoy our little chats across the hem.
Let me get this right. We're looking for a breviary
Nope, breviary. Tell me about it.
belonging to a demonologist that Seeker met after his death. All this in order to learn how to cleanse malignant spirits bound to cursed objects.
Remember Balthazar H. Frenhofer's teaching. Efficient, adaptive, versatile.
Gibberish. Fucking gibberish. What was I gonna look at? Shit. Chronic Walls. Inventory. Shit. Seeker instructions. That's what I was gonna look at. Yes. Yes. Fear God Waterbury's hut. Go to the dark woods from the until recently abandoned hunters camp. Leave and walk northeast. I'm assuming northeast. Bear towards the south, searching for a small clearing. The hut is there. I feel like I'm gonna get touched. Ooh, metal cutting disc or a really thin grinding wheel. That's terrifying, and I hate it. That and your hands are dirty, right? Yeah, like hands, especially fingernails and stuff. Eef. This is so dirty.
I suppose we'll come back to this one eventually.
Oh,
Can't wait, can you?
you're a hateful bitch, and I love you for it. Dude, that just makes me think, is that American Pie where he tries to get someone to finger his butthole with a bunch of fingers and petroleum jelly? Did I say 2? Better make it 3. I don't remember. But there was a rubber glove and petroleum jelly involved, I'm pretty sure. We're going into the danger darkness. I'm not nervous, you are.
Is this Seeker's Cave?
Only one way to find out.
Road Trip! Is that Road Trip? Thank you. The classics. Ooh, a breviary is a liturgical book used in Christianity for praying the canonical hours. Usually recited at 7 fixed prayer times. Oh god, so we're finding some sort of grimoire of specialness, right? Same year, Adana. You were on the same track as me. Ooh, make manifest hearkening, void traveling. Guys, we're gonna touch the butt. Yeah, 2 fingers. Nah, better use 3 to be safe. Oh, it's scary. Ah! Hell on a shit! What the fuck? What happened?
My God, where are we?
Yeah,
Remember
hard.
what we were told. Follow the beacons. Move fast. No looking back.
Ote. We are in the motherfucking upside down. Demigorgons abound. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna get touched. Ew, what's happening? Why is... It's death for the dead. Holy shit, it's death for the dead. It's happening. I feel like Mirror Mask.
This looks barren. Lifeless.
This is the realm of the dead. This is the
It was the
underworld.
Stifler actor. I can't think of his name.
Let's not linger.
His name is definitely not Stifler, but that's all he is in my head. Ooh! No, don't look back. Stop it. No. Nope, 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 no, nope, nope, nope. I don't like the giggling. You have to stop. You have to stop.
Did you
Don't
hear
look
that?
back.
Yes. Keep moving.
I'm so vastly uncomfortable right
A way
now.
out.
It's you.
Abso-fuck yourself not. No. What the fuck?
I'm there.
What the... What is going on?
I know that voice from long ago. I banished its owner.
What does that mean?
It means we must leave. Now.
Yeah, he was in something like, I mean, it wasn't recent. It was like 10 years ago or whatever, but, Role Models? It was like him and,
Sister.
oh, I hate it so much. That guy, oh, fuck. Paul Rudd. Yep, him and Paul Rudd. It was decently funny. The guy who played McLovin, who's also Forever McLovin, was in it, I think. It was okay. It had its moments. But he was in that, again, I don't know. He's
The next
Stifler.
beacon's dead. Something's wrong. Oh, what new abomination is this?
I'd say a sorrow used as a Cerberus. That's unheard of.
Cool! What the fuck is that? You're a bitch!
One down. Now the others.
What's that? Holy shit, what's
Incoming.
that? Oh my god, there's so many. What's that? What's that? What's this? What's that? They're covered everywhere. What's this? Why does my ball sack have no hair? What's this? There's oh my Jesus. Oh my damn. Bitch, why? You're a mean person and mom said so. Right in your pussy, you piece of shit. Oh, fuck me. More of that, yeah. Apparently her powers are better, so we're just gonna punch the... Why are you like this? Mom said your touches are too strong and that's a problem. Every time. Drink your special sauce. Right in your big purty mouth. I'm gonna give you that swollen lip look and you're welcome. Yeah. No, why'd I heal again? Every time. That's not reload, Catherine. Holy tit parts. Why are you like this? Where'd he go? Where's that little skip to my loot?
Your
My
strikes
what
are
the
useless if
fuck?
the pillars are
Absolutely not.
intact.
Help! I need a body. Help! Not just a potty. Help! Not just any
Lots
potty.
of things for you.
Help! You're a penis. Not today, Satan.
Roll again, huh?
Why are the sorrows so sorrowful? No! 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 You're so fast, you and your pretty mouth friends. Where'd he go? Where's that big green fuck? You're just not a kind person. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where are you? Why are you like this? Oh shit, okay, I can just shoot that now? Sick. Uh-oh, I pissed it off!
From what hold did this horror crawl?
I don't know, but we need to go.
Go team. I'm guessing that. Tell her it's in like beautiful gothic script, Germanic. Like elegant fucking script. So people will be like, oh my god, is that like, does that mean something special for someone? And you're like, yeah, it's Portuguese for love. That'd be great. You've learned the void traveling ritual. You can now enter void breaches right into people's breaches, my dudes. Consensually, of course.
What was that? Ceridian's key was supposed to get us through unnoticed.
I don't know.
I think Antea banished her little sister. Which is hella fucked up. Wait, Jesus would say pass on Easter this year and celebrate Transvisibility Day, and the Christians are totally not having a fucking meltdown over that. That snowflake thing was a true, like, what is it? A projection, right? I mean, goddamn. Goddamn, dude. I'd much rather. How should we celebrate as a community Transvisibility Day? Because I'd rather do that. Coloring eggs is so boring. I'd rather just eat my eggs. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I got a new weapon. That's it. Dude, Zombie Jesus runs are pretty fucking fun. That's pretty great. I mean, they're like, it's not hard to make something more fun than Easter. When I was a kid, it was going to church, but lame. I guarantee the trans community has cooler ideas.
You're right.
I'll do. But that nightmare over there, we know so little about it. That worries me. What about you?
Whatever the reason, that nightmare is here because of something these men and women did. New Eden reeks of their guilt. I died because of them. Curse these people. Curse them and their secrets and their sins.
Uh-oh.
We'll get there.
We always do.
Are those breaches really safe?
We were protected.
You heard the whispers, the despair, and that one voice. It called to you. Something knew you were there. It saw you. I thought... For a moment, I thought of them. Those poor butchered boys. I swear in the void I heard their screaming. Wains. Sent to die for their sultan's pride. It felt like I was back in the Balkans.
Ugh. Food holiday is the best. That's the only reason to celebrate anything is eat good food. Dude, I could do this. I mean, you know, I actually found some really cool tutorials on, like, making yourself look dead recently on Pinterest. I could put those into effect. I could turn myself into a zombie. You're here with me now. Fuck.